Hello and welcome to our first video. Today we want to talk about why we do van life. Gert, why you do van life?
Why I'm doing it? That's a good question. At the beginning of this year, I decided I didn't want to live in a flat anymore, and I was watching quite a few van life and especially how to build a van videos. And I found this concept quite cool because I really love to see different places, be at a new spot every day, and I don't need much for life, so. For me, having a small van with just a bed and a kitchen felt like good enough. And yeah, I love the flexibility. So I just tried it out. And now I'm living in a van for a few months and it's great. So tell me about you.
Yeah, so I living in the van side 1 month. And yeah, I also not need much, so I have everything built it in the van what I have in a real flat. So, but why are doing this? Yeah, I also love traveling, discover new places, and also the freedom. Yeah, so it's nothing for me to sitting on a couch and watch some television shows. So that's why I doing van life.
Yeah, it's by the way a good point also with sitting on the couch. So just being at home felt so boring to me. I just love to be outside. It's so much nicer, especially working outside is feels so much better with fresh air. Yeah.
Absolutely, and that's why we are doing this. So we want now discover Europe. So we want go to different countries. Or now we are in Germany. Later this week we want go to Austria or maybe next week, and then we want to see where we go next.
And by the way, quite a funny backstory about this. So I was building my van last year, and Timo, my friend, we lost connection for a while, and then we saw each other again. And yeah, by coincidence, he built a van too. And now we're back in contact, and we decided to go together. Like we both have vans, so why not try it out together? Yeah, that's as Timo explained. We're gonna go south now, and then we're gonna see where we go.
Yeah, so now you are knowing our plans. Let's watch out our events.
Let's go. Okay, Timo, so we're gonna start with your van. Let's talk about which car did you choose and why did you choose this specific model?
Yeah. So this is a Citroen Jumper L4. So it's the longest vehicle from Citroen or Fiat or Peugeot. It's the same model. So the most of the people use this car to rebuild it because it's easy. A lot of modules are there. For example, the grey water tank. Yeah, and also it has a nice size, and I can build everything in what I want.
So to give people an idea, this is basically the same as a Fiat Ducato. This
Right,
is like the
right.
most popular one. Okay, good. And then let's continue. So what was your concept? What was the main idea of your van?
Yeah, for me it's important. I need everything in the van what I have in the flat, like a shower, like an oven, microwave, fridge, and so on. So I need everything which I have in a real flat, so that I can live everywhere with no excuses.
Okay, and I know that you have something really special, which is the toilet. So which kind of toilet do you have with you?
Yeah, it's a burning toilet. So it's really unique in a van. So you do your things, and after this, it's burned completely. And after 45 minutes to 1 hour, you can take the rest in the nature or whatever.
Okay, and how much water do you carry with you?
I have 120 liters water, fresh water. Yeah, and it's enough for around 2 weeks for me alone.
Okay, and what do you do to be independent of any kind of external resources?
Yeah, so I have a lot of solar modules, so over 1 kilowatt. And this is enough for the toilet and also for the other devices.
Okay, so what can people expect? How much power do you need for the toilet?
2 kilowatts I need for the toilet, so for one, yeah, for one walk.
Okay, and how much capacity of batteries do you have with you?
I have 11 kilowatt on batteries, so really enough for 2 days without any sun, but yeah, every time there's some sun.
Pretty cool. So, and I also know you have tried out some different materials you didn't saw before. What did you use to build your van? Which materials?
Yeah, so I have, or for the cover, I have PFC. So this is like plastic, and yeah, you can heat it and form it, and it looks really good. Yeah, you can also, or it's also water resistant. So for the shower, it's perfect. You need no wood and some special things to get the wood water resistant. So yeah.
Cool. Something you told me a lot, which you're really proud about, is what you're sitting on. So what's this mattress? It's huge.
Yeah. This is a huge mattress from Emma. So it's a big shop in Germany with a lot of mattresses, and it's really, really comfortable. You sleep everywhere well, and also here is high tech in the pillows, that you not sweat at night. So you can see it maybe here. So this is some membrane, and they took fresh air on your head that you're not.
Yeah, I can see you really like your luxury van life.
Absolutely. And let's go to your less luxury van life. Hey Gerd, nice that we can visit your van. What's for a vehicle?
Okay, so I chose a really small vehicle. For me it was important to first of all be stealthy, and second of all be very flexible and reach different places easily. So I chose an Opel Vivaro. This is also built by other companies as well. It's almost the size like a VW Transporter, which many people know, and it's even the shortest version. So I had to do some compromises what I can put into the van, but for me a really minimalistic version was very important.
Okay, thank you. And what have you built it in? Why you have less luxury goods inside?
Yeah, so as I told in my introduction, for me it was about simplicity. I don't need much, so I thought, okay, I will definitely need a bed, of course. I will need a kitchen because I want to eat. And of course, because I'm working full-time, I also need good internet and a nice place to work for my laptop. So I made this table which I can swivel around and, you know, chose the place where I want to sit, but most of the time I just have this swivel console on my passenger seat where I can sit. So it's really easy for me to just sit down here, have my laptop and do my work. And for the bed and kitchen, it's all self-made. I have my electricity put in here and have a small water tank of 16 liters built into the kitchen, and of course also a gray water tank of 10 liters. And as you can see, I built all of this myself, but later I realized that this kitchen has the exact same diameter as an IKEA kitchen. So if you want to have a kitchen yourself, just go to IKEA, get one, put it in your van. And also, I didn't do it completely alone. I got a lot of help from a guy. He builds vans in Germany. Shout out to Gaubini Camper. We will put a link into the description to him.
Thank you. And what do you miss in your van? Is there something?
I mean, sometimes, as you might see here, I don't have a toilet here. So I have to be a bit... So I have to organize around it. And in the emergency cases, I always have my good old and trusty shovel. So if you ever go into the forest, take your shovel. And on the other hand, sometimes a shower. In the summer it's really easy. I have my rain shower, which I can use outside. But when I was in Norway and Finland in winter, that was kind of interesting how to organize around this.
Thank you, Gerd. Thank you guys for watching our video. Next Sunday it will come a new video at 5 p.m. Do not forget to subscribe and like the video.
See you next Sunday.